Hi, I'm Veronica Vance. Coming up, we head to Lake St. Clair for the Bassmaster Fishing Competition, experience Ethiopian cuisine at the Blue Nile, and then we check out the Italian and MoPop Festivals at Freedom Hill, so stay tuned.
Production funding for this program was made possible by the Detroit Metro Convention and Visitors Bureau, driving tourism growth in Metro Detroit since 1896. More information is available at visitdetroit.com.
Oh, no! No, don't you do it.
Here on Clinton Metro Parks, Lake St. Clair is one of the best spots in the country for bass fishing, or angling as the pros say it. And Bassmasters ought to know because they're the pros and they brought the Super Bowl of bass fishing right here to the D. It's really a great family event and it's set up right along the canal so kids can come out and see what the fishing's all about, get excited, root on for their favorite angler. It's just a good time.
It is really cool just to be here in the Detroit metropolitan area because people don't really expect us to the Bassmasters, the best fishing tour in the world, to come to Detroit, and we're here. And it's really cool to be here and highlight the destination and highlight what a fantastic fishery this is out here. Lake St. Clair is actually rated the best bass lake in the country by Bassmaster magazine. It's one of our publications, and it's just a fantastic fishery. A lot of big smallmouths.
You go out there and they're just going for the biggest fish. That's the goal.
Well, the 5 biggest fish per day.
Okay.
And so it's a 4-day tournament. 100 anglers fish on Thursday and Friday. We cut the field to 50 on Saturday and 12 on Sunday. The weights carry over each day. Once you catch your 5th fish, you can keep fishing and try to catch another one and change them out. What's called culling. And guys are catching around 20 pounds a day to lead the tournament. About 41 pounds is leading the tournament right now as we head into the 3rd day. So you could think we might get around 80 pounds of fish for to win the tournament for a 4-day, which is great for smallmouth.
There's a process. They keep the fish
It's a very
alive,
very important process, and conservation is key. In fact, bass actually invented really back in the early 70s catch and release fishing. We were the first tournament organization to do that.
Okay.
So we want to make sure we keep those fish alive, we bring them back. So as quickly as the process goes, they'll get the fish out of the live well and they'll bring them backstage. We'll check them for how many fish they have, make sure they're the right size, make sure that they're alive. And they go up on stage, we'll weigh the fish quickly, we'll bring them back to a set of volunteers that will run the fish back to our release boats. And our release boats are basically pontoon boats that have been rigged up so that we put water in them, that the lake water that comes in them, we'll put them back in the water and into the release boat. We'll go back into the middle of the lake and we'll open some trap doors, and they'll go back in there and they'll go back to their homes, and then somebody else can catch them the next day. And with Bassmasters being the biggest organization in the world when it comes to fishing and the best tournaments that there are, the best anglers that are fishing here, coming to Lake St. Clair is kind of a stamp of approval, so to speak.
Right.
That hey, if the pros fish there, and I may live in Arkansas or in Missouri or in Alabama, and I want to try to fish smallmouth, I'm going to come here to Detroit. I've been to Augusta National, but I haven't golfed on it. I've been to Yankee Stadium, but I haven't played baseball on it. You could do that here.
So it is a really family-friendly event. They've got these little kids out here teaching them young how to start fishing. They've got this display set up. Look at, they're trying to get the lure in the mouths of the blow up there. All right, so this is fun. They've got another opportunity for you to come out and practice your fishing skills. So someday you can be out there catching the bass in the tournament, huh? Are you rooting for anybody in particular? There's 4 Michigan people.
Got to go for Kevin Van Dam, right? He's a local boy.
That's what I've heard,
Yeah, right here in Kalamazoo, I do believe.
Yes, it is. It's exciting, huh?
Very exciting. This is really neat, more than what we expected.
Yeah.
This is awesome, man.
It's awesome. And you guys got your fishing nets. Are you boys fishermen?
Yeah.
You are? And look at, you got your hat signed. That's another thing. The fishermen are real fan-friendly, aren't they?
Very friendly.
Yeah.
Yes, they sure are.
So the time is counting down. They only have until 3:15 to come in. You can see everybody's lined up along the docks waiting for them. They give them a big woohoo! They come out. It's really exciting. And we got another guy coming in right here. So this is the process. They've got live fish in that bag, and they're going to bring it over here toward the weigh-in counter. It's going to go from tank to tank and stay alive till they actually weigh it. We've got the live bass in there. There he goes, quick to the tanks. So as you can see, they've got these tubs set up along here. They've each got about 5 bass in their bags, and they're kept alive. They're filled with lake water until they actually get weighed, which is happening right over there in that big tub. What's really exciting too is once they weigh in, the fishermen, they come out here, they interact with the fans, they're approachable, they tell you about their experiences, they're signing autographs, shaking hands, taking pictures with little kids. They're just great, fan-friendly.
Fishing's amazing. I mean,
Yeah.
there's not many places you can catch as many fish as you can here. The fish right now are getting into schools, and they school up according to size usually, and so you got to find those fish. And once you do, you just got to figure out how to catch them. I'm usually drop shotting a Berkeley twitch tail minnow. It's a little 3-inch bait, really easy for a smallmouth to eat, and you just got to get it down in front of them.
And just, and then cross your fingers.
And cross your fingers that they eat it and set the hook.
I've been here a bunch of times. It's
Yeah.
one of my favorite lakes in the whole country. You know, it might as well be my home lake. I come over here every chance I can, so
Yeah.
it's a great fishery.
What's the secret?
Just lots and lots of time on the water. That's the best thing. In order to get better, you just got to go out and practice more.
He's been an incredible angler of the year.
So now's the really exciting part. We get to find out where they place.
From Kalamazoo, Michigan, 7-time Florida Bassmaster Angler, 4-time champion, BBD, Kevin Angler. 20 pounds, 11 ounces, Aaron Martin in 3rd place, Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year.
So I'm lucky enough to be here with one of the superstars of bass angling, Kevin Van Dam. You're a Michigander, and what do you think about Lake St. Clair?
Well, you know, I've been fishing here for 20 some odd years, and this lake is it's incredible. You know, it has just a huge population of a lot of different species, but my favorite is smallmouth bass. You know, I mean, you can catch largemouth bass here. I mean, it's great for walleye, perch, muskie, and all that, but I come here for the smallmouth bass. It is, in my opinion, the greatest smallmouth fishery in the world. You know, Bassmaster ranked it the #1 bass lake in the country. But you got to find where the bait's at and what they're feeding on, and match that with a lure, and you're going to catch them. I mean, that's the one thing about this lake, is they're always out there to be found.
Well, we've heard it from the pros. Lake St. Clair out of Huron-Clinton Metro Park is not only great for bass fishing, in fact, so great that they brought their tournament here, but it's also a great place for family fun.
Let's ride.
I'm in front of the Blue Nile restaurant in Ferndale, just off of Woodward on 9 Mile. And a minute ago, I'm in the lobby and I hear this kid on the phone with his buddy saying, just bring $25 and come on down and meet us. And he's like, that's all the money you made today? Dude, come on down. It'll totally be worth it. Now, if that doesn't say it all, I don't know what does. So come on, let's go inside and have some authentic Ethiopian cuisine.
The reason I opened an Ethiopian restaurant, which is a Blue Nile, every big city deserves to have a diversity. And based on that, we brought up an Ethiopian cuisine, which is very authentic, very culturally oriented. You don't have to have 3,000 miles to drive so that you could be in Ethiopia. So we brought it in such a way that the food, the atmosphere, the ambience, and the service, the uniform, everything will feel you that you're there. We are a destination restaurant. We're not just a restaurant where to eat. We're a restaurant where to dine. Dining is something else. You take time out and you pleasure. We are for that. We give you hot towel for your hands to wash. You roll up your sleeve. We bring a little bit of everything we have on the menu for you. You just roll up your sleeve and you dig in. Whatever you like, you ask for more. Whatever you don't like, there's no hard feeling. If you indulge it too much, need a sister with him, a stretcher, take you out. You don't have to worry how much you eat. You know, that's how good it is. We have a booth, and we also have an American and Ethiopian style. You see the chairs as you see it here, with the basket over there. That's where we have famous basket will be taken out, and that's where we bring you the food here. For those who want very authentic, I have on the other side the very small low chair.
The low chair.
The low chair, which will bring you back totally Ethiopia. It is also historically we have few things here. I just want you to see the umbrellas. You see, this is very significant of the Ethiopians. And you, every ladies have to have an umbrella for the sun and the rain. It is majestic. It's the kings, the queens, all those people. That's how they've been identified and dignified, and also given all that respect based on what the kind of umbrella they have. This is the angel.
The angel? Okay.
Yes, it is an Ethiopian drawing. You see the big eye?
Yes.
An angel on the top, an angel on the little down there on the bottom, an angel on the other side. That is giving you to protect while you are in this restaurant. So spiritually, you're here more covered so that you have a good time, and feel secure, relaxed, joyful, happiness, and so on. This is the cups and the cutleries we have at home. You see the angels here, the big-eyed man. This is traditional Ethiopian coffee pot. And then we serve it traditionally like that.
So is it a really strong coffee?
Yes, full-bodied coffee, like Turkish coffee, they call it. It's a full-bodied rich. You know that coffee was originated in Ethiopia. Yeah, it's a place called Kaffa. That's a contribution of Ethiopia to the world, is coffee. This is also, we have some Ethiopian traditional clothes we have. If you notice this one, this is a whisk.
Whisk.
Yeah.
Fan.
Yeah, exactly. You use that for that kind of purposes as well. And this is also traditional because it has a lot of historical things there. You see the little homes in Ethiopia. This is handmade of wool.
Then what would you do with this?
This is traditional. You hang them on the walls. And by the way, this is where we come from. This is Ethiopia. This is Africa. And this is where Ethiopia is. A very mountainous country.
The Kaffa coffee home.
Exactly. Yes, that's what I was trying to say. The coffee home from there. And this is some of the handicraft. We support the women's in Ethiopia.
Is that how the clothing and the jewelry, it's all made there?
Exactly. Everything is made there. So we bring it here, we sell it to the customer, we send back the money to them. So that gives them a little economic independence. All the vegetarian right now. We'll bring the meat, it will be separate.
Okay.
However, this is the red lentils, the yellow split peas, the cabbage, the spice yellow split, mixed veggie, collard green, and salad.
Salad, okay.
And this is injera, which is flour and water. So you take the bread like that, you see, very soft it is. Okay, so you can tear it like that.
Feels kind of spongy.
Yeah, it's very spongy, very soft.
Very
so what
soft,
you do
just
is
flour and
you
water.
put it like that. You pinch it nicely like this. You know, see, like
Yeah.
that.
And then you read it. So use your fingers, no
Exactly,
utensils.
nothing
This is-
utensils. And then it's also very customary to feed each other. If you don't mind.
I don't, no.
And I'll
Customary.
feed you.
Okay, you put it in my
will
mouth
feed-
or I
yes,
take?
exactly. Exactly. That's the way it works.
Oh, and it's fantastic.
Exactly, that's the way it works, okay?
Love it. Ooh, a
Okay.
little spicy, very good.
All the
Okay.
vegetable is
Okay.
cooked with virgin olive oil and very healthy, very tasty, very sweet.
Now this again is
Spicy yellow split peas.
spicy yellow spice. It's fabulous. Just
Yeah.
the right amount of spice. Wonderful. I bet kids love coming here and being able to eat
Absolutely,
with
this
their
is
hands.
this is their heaven. This is kids' heaven. You know?
If you really like something, it's all, you say I want more of this,
Yeah,
more
they
of
will
that.
go bring
and
you more of that.
It's all you can eat, one set price for either the
Exactly.
vegetables or the
All
meat,
the meat
right?
as well. What we have here is a beef.
Beef.
Yeah. This is a lamb I told you earlier, very fruity sweet. This is a mild chicken. So
And this
what-
is
the spicy chicken.
Spicy chicken.
Yeah. By the way, it's a red meat. There's no fat. We trim it, only the red meat. So,
Oh my goodness.
see how that ring to it.
Oh my goodness, the sauce is in it.
Yeah,
so
the sauce
good.
is very nice because what that the berbere sauce does is they'll give you that zing to it, but it doesn't give you the hotness.
Right. Oh,
But
that's
That
fabulous.
is exactly. This lamb has been first boiled, cooked again to take the fat out. You don't have that mutton flavor.
No,
Very
okay.
sweet and tasty. You'll find
And
out.
I'm not usually a big lamb fan, so we'll see.
Okay, I'm not kidding. See that?
I like it.
See? All right.
That's very good.
The onion, the ginger, and the coriander.
Yeah, it's not
the
fatty at
turmeric.
all.
Yeah, the turmeric will give the color and the flavor. That's what the beauty about that.
Very good. Well, Seifu, I
Thank
want to
you.
thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's
Thank you
been
very much.
wonderful.
Thank you for coming. Thank
And
you.
as we've seen, the Blue Nile, they offer wonderfully seasoned food. It's all cooked in a healthy, low-fat way. And as Seifu said, it's more than just a restaurant. It's a destination, and it's definitely going to be a meal you'll remember. There are plenty of things to see and do in Metro Detroit this month, and our calendar of events is up next to point you in the right direction. There's still time to rock the riverfront at the free concerts, and the Detroit Improv Festival has some hilarious headliners. Hart Plaza dishes up ribs and R&B. Then the Thunder Over Michigan Air Show soars into town. Hit the grandstands for the rush of NASCAR weekend, and enjoy a taste of Africa at the African World Festival. Find your fuzzy dice for the Woodward Dream Cruise and your quest for fantasy at the Michigan Renaissance Festival. Cruise in style along the Detroit River, and the D is one of only 3 cities for the Eminem Rihanna Monster Tour. Downtown Royal Oak transforms into Ford Arts, Beats and Eats, and the Michigan State Fair is back bigger than ever in Novi. The silky sounds of the Jazz Fest heat up Hart Plaza, and the streets of Hamtramck come alive with their Labor Day Festival. To learn of any changes, log on to visitdetroit.com or call 1-800-DETROIT.
Oh Maria, Maria, quando sogno già
Buongiorno from the Italian Fest. I'm out here on the east side in Sterling Heights at Freedom Hill, where they have great events and concerts all year long. So andiamo. That means let's go. Well, so Joe, tell me about Freedom Hill. It's such an asset to the community. You have all kinds of events here.
We do. We started off this summer with Harley Fest. We just finished with Stars and Stripes. We're in this weekend with the Italian Festival. And last weekend, actually, we had the MoPop Fest. And then we also have, obviously, the amphitheater. We're bringing in 25 national acts this year.
I'm going to go and take a look
Check
around.
it out,
Yeah.
yes. And if you get hungry, stop by our booth.
Will do. And is it Sinatra or Mark Randisi?
is good for you. Come on, fly with me. Let's take off in the blue.
Dino you having a great time out here?
Festa Italia is a tradition in the Detroit area for Italian Americans and everybody who wants to be an Italian American.
And wants to eat the good food.
Absolutely. Il migliore per tutti.
So of course, beyond the great music, they have lots of good eats here. Like behind me, this huge tent. They've got Italian sausage with peppers, pasta with authentic sauce. They've got cannolis, and the smell's drawing me in. Check out all of these wonderful, scrumptious looking desserts. And of course, they've got espresso, cappuccino, Italian coffees. Well, Sonny, if this were Smell TV, we would all be in heaven right now. It smells wonderful. Tell me a little bit about what's going on back here.
We're in Dazzle Fresh Market. My father Nino started it back in 1972. We're doing artesian pizzas. We have the dough, the flour from Italy, the Napoli flour, and we're cooking them in a 900-degree oven here. That's a wood-burning oven.
You brought out a wood-burning oven.
Very authentic. It's a real style Italian pizza. If you want to look over here, this is like what you get in Napoli. We're also doing some barbecued shrimp. The shrimp is marinated with a lot of herbs, garlic and oil and lemon and things like that. So, and we have that same thing going on with lamb chops right on down that way. And we grew from just a fruit market to now a full-fledged gourmet market.
That's good. Good eats here.
Nothing but the best, Picanos.
Okay, so tell me, how's the pasta?
Excellent.
Excellent?
Yeah, the sauce is excellent.
Just like your mama used to make?
Just like my mama used to, almost.
Almost. Never quite as good as mama's, right?
Mama used to make.
I'm going to try it. That looks delicious. You got this here at Picanos?
Yes.
All right. Oh, thank you.
And enjoy real Italian.
Real Italian. Now, he said it was so good, I just had to try it because it looked phenomenal. Let's see here. Get some of the sauce. This tastes just like when I was in Italy. This is so delicious. Okay, I might have to stay here and eat this whole plate. We're going to be here for a long time.
Mambo, mambo Italiano, go, go, go. You mix up Siciliano, all you calabrese, do the mambo like a crazy with a...
Oh, great job. Oh, thank you, Anna. And so how great is this? They've got a whole outdoor festival on top of all the great entertainment and food. Okay, seriously, this is so good. I'm back for my second plate. But you know, as we said, they have more than just events and festivals here. They got great concerts like the MoPop Festival, which we were lucky enough to check out. So what's great about the MoPop Festival is there's music all day and all night.
I know that people love to connect with the creative spirit of the city,
right.
And that's what MoPop is about. It's about that connection, and you get to experience some of the great street artists, along with legendary photographers. There's a whole section of Michigan beer over here, so it's a real immersion experience for you to connect with.
I'm going to go check it out.
Thank you for coming.
Thanks, Mike.
Pleasure.
The MoPop Festival has all kinds of national acts and big names like Bare Hands, J. Roddy Walton and the Business, Cold War Kids, Trampled by Turtles, The Neighborhood, Young the Giant, and City and Color.
There's about 16, 15 bands or so out here today. It's a really good time.
Have you been here all day?
Oh yeah. I've been here since about 12 o'clock.
12 o'clock.
Yeah, it's
and you're
so big.
staying for the big act?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
City and Color?
Yeah, is that all right?
I'm a huge fan of Tokyo Police Club, and then I researched a lot of the other bands and fell in love with them.
Yeah,
so
it's a good draw.
It's a great draw, and I like how they're all connected, so everyone here I feel like kind of has the same taste in music.
Yeah. So they took a unique little twist on your traditional festival fare, and they got a food truck alley rally, and it's lined with all the food trucks. I think it's a pretty cool idea. You're standing in line to
get my face painted.
And what are you going to go for?
I don't know, something around my eyes.
Something kind of artsy.
Yeah.
Yeah, to tie in with the whole theme. Okay, these are really cool. He made lamps out of fans. No, they do not spin. He's still working on it. So they got a taste of everything here. How about this behind me? Some jazzy vaudeville music. Nice and relaxing.
Otherwise, it's such a lovely day.
Arrivederci from Freedom Hill in Sterling Heights. It's a great venue for events and concerts all summer long.
It is perfect for a flying honeymoon, they say. Come on, fly with me, let's fly away.
Well, that's our show. Thanks for watching. I'm Veronica Vance. And remember, if you would like more information on any of the places we visited, log on to visitdetroit.com. So until I see you next time, go out and explore on your own and discover the D. To learn about discounts and special offers for featured attractions, plus how to get copies of Visit Detroit magazine, click on visitdetroit.com.
Production funding for this program was made possible by the Detroit Metro Convention and Visitors Bureau, driving tourism growth in Metro Detroit since 1896. More information is available at visitdetroit.com.